Well, YouTube out here with another video on some updates. This will be Murder at Fort Devens update. My live video just screwed up. I'm unable to do some damn live videos, pissing me the fuck off, but bad connections. But, anyways, I cannot speak of some things in this video due to the fact that I don't want to spark some memory or spark some indications of someone finding out what I'm doing. But I'm going to tell you something right now. There is a movie out there, and I cannot find it online now due to the fact that it might have been taken off from existence from television. And the reason why I bring this up, due to the fact, as you can see in front of us, there is a door. Now, I'm not going to say nothing about this door, but only what I've seen in an image of it. And I'm hoping this is the door. I mean, it's not the identical door, but I believe that where this door is found, there was another door just like it. And I believe that is where the murder of Elaine Tyree, I think I'm saying her name right. I think her name was Elaine. Shit. But Mrs. Tyree, I'll call her, was murdered. Like I said, I'm not giving no indications right now. But I have this picture. That's all I'm showing. Took it today. And I am just mesmerized of looking at this, especially seeing the image that I had seen in the movie Murder at Fort Devens, which is, I believe, a documentary television movie. That's why you're not going to find it. But I might have stumbled upon the actual movie. I'm not going to say where either, but I am going to be calling tomorrow for some information, maybe some photographs from the movie. Now, like I say, this might be, I'm not sure, I'm not saying it is, but I can say it might be one of the originals to existence. So, that being said, I need to not say too much. But I will say one thing about this murder scene that happened and took place. And oh man, insane for what the government did to cover this up. Now, in the original story, there was a basement apartment, and there was a basement door that was not used, but there was a window that the perpetrator, which, I mean, you go in there and they have the names of the people who did the murder, who did the crime, who did this, who did that. But literally, it's not this one, but it is identical. I'm not going to say too much, because if I do say something, I'm sure whoever covered up this scene will cover up something else. But I'm going to say this is identical. That's all I'm going to say, to the original crime scene. And this window that you see right here is where the perpetrator went through. This door right here, I'm going to tell you something. When I watched the movie Murder at Fort Devens, I remember staircasing, image picture. I could have sworn it was on the side of a building, but you know what? Now that the more and more I look at this, it's coming to make sense. And I'll just say something that someone stood here along this bush, not on this one, but identical to this. And while standing up along the bush, took the picture down into this area, the doorway, and there was an officer standing on the stairs looking at something at the door. Scrunched over looking at something. I think the door might have been... I didn't refresh my memory on the case with this, but... Oh, man. You want to talk about hairs standing on the back of your neck. On a conspiracy theory thought of my own. Of what I think have happened that day. In broad daylight, mind you. And to tell you the truth, I'll have to take a look at the picture, but I didn't. I'm going to take a look at the picture because it was right around noontime, I think. I might have took this picture now that I think of it. It just dawned on me. I'll put it in the description box, but if I took this picture around the same time that this woman was murdered, oh my God. Whew. I'll put in the description box about that. Because that'd be fucking totally insane that I took a picture of an identical scene. Probably around at the identical time. Fucking insane. And that just dawned on me right now. Oh boy, that just freaks me the fuck out. But anyways, last night I could not sleep. Due to I talked to someone else. I don't want to mention other things now either, but I talked to someone about this case and another case. And I'll tell you something. It happened around the same year. And I think the other case of murder was just to cover up more and pull away more from this case right here. Is why the other case was done in a bizarre manner. And I can't say much, but I'll just say this in the other case. That they did not find the murderer, but from what someone told me, like I say, I can't say who, I can't reveal too much, but from what I know and what I think I get from this story, is that the actual murderer worked at a certain place, in air, mind you, almost near around this area too, and that person, I think, knew what he did wrong, went down a set of railroad tracks, slit his wrist, and killed himself for the wrongdoing he did, for something just totally insane, but I could not... Oh man, I can't reveal too much. But I'm telling you something. What I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm making me a phone call though. I'm going to see what I can do to get me some images of the original crime scene out of the movie Murder at Fort Devens. And the particular one, all I can say is, will probably match up almost identical to this door right here. I'm hoping. That's if this movie hadn't been tampered with. But for where it is and where it sits, I don't think, maybe, I can't say that nobody's picked up and tried to destroy all copies of that movie. Whatever the case may be, if I can get myself the image out of that, of what I remember, and have them take pictures of some crime scenes out of that movie. Oh, I hope they still exist in it. I just hope it ain't been taken or something insane happened to it. But from where I looked up, I'm gonna see what I can get for some pictures. Is right. I'm gonna match them up with this, and lo and behold, if I get some matching pictures, boy, I'm telling you right now, I might have just solved or just dug up some hidden bones, that skeletons hidden in the closet. And also, they like to say that skeletons don't like to hide in the closet too long. I'm gonna dig around and do some searching, and oh man, I'm telling you, boy, I got a itchy feeling, gut theory feeling on this. My hair stands on the back of my neck. In this image here, boy, I'm telling you. From what I remember from that movie, boy, oh man, it's insane. And like I say, I do have a Murder in Fort Devens Part 2. And I have an informant, don't want to mention no names, that told me about how this Washington Street was not the place. Because if Washington Street, which I'm going to be taking a ride up there too as soon as they're done with road work, but if I do not find this door and area similar to this at Washington Street, I can tell you right now, whoever put Washington Street as a murder place of interest did a lot of tampering with the police department's original on the scene report. Oh yeah, somehow shit gets around and gets fucked up and gets tampered with, and this might be one of them, boy. I'm telling you, woohoo! Just hope something don't come back on me. I love mystery, and one thing I love more than mystery is solving a mystery. So let's see what this brings, this insanity, this story of murder in Fort Devens. Did Eileen, I'll call her Mrs., I forget her name, damn it, Eileen, there. Did Mrs. Tyree find out something about the government doing the naughty work and get caught up of wanting to expose something and get murdered and by somebody or buddies? Or did she just have some psychopath husband that wanted her dead for insurance money? Do all this crazy sniper stuff off the side of the highway and drive her wife off a cliff, or what is it? Too bad we couldn't learn nothing more from Mr. Captain Beyond. Or as I got, someone called him Mr. Captain Midnight. Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of things that came up on this story, and telling you, boy, let's see what happens tomorrow when I make my little phone call and see what I can get. But lost a lot of sleep last night, but I guess it wasn't for nothing. Because I had this story drilled in my head for the conversation that I had the other day. Oh, man. Whew. Maybe I'll sleep a little bit tonight, but then again I won't, because my anxiety was going to be all of excitement. I want to find out this image and what it exists back in that movie. Oh, man. Till the next video, YouTube Nation. Be safe, take care. Also, beware, because you don't know what's out amongst us, wanting to harm us, take care of us, or just plain flat out kill us. In the next video, YouTube Nation, I always come up with something.